18 days in, and finally it was time for Oscar Pistorius to tell the court, in his own words, his version as to what happened in the early hours on that fateful Valentine's Day morning last year, when he shot and killed Reeva Steenkamp. It was emotional and dramatic. He started by telling the court he had awoken in the early hours. He had noticed his balcony doors were still open. He brought in 2 fans and then closed the doors. He then heard a noise in his bathroom.
My lady, that's the moment that everything changed. I thought that there was a burglar that was gaining entry into my home.
Pistorius said he then grabbed his gun and approached the bathroom.
I wasn't sure if somebody was going to come out of the toilet to attack me. I wasn't sure if someone was going to come up the ladder and point a firearm in the house and start shooting. So I just stayed where I was and I kicked on screaming. And then I heard a noise from inside the toilet. What I perceived to be somebody coming out of the toilet. Before I knew it, I'd fired 4 shots at the door.
The athlete then told the court he went back to the bedroom. He patted the bed where he thought Reeva should have been, and it dawned on him that perhaps it was Reeva in the toilet.
Whilst I leant over the partition to get in, I saw the key, so I took it and I unlocked the door and I flung the door open, I threw it open. And I sat over Reeva and I cried. And I don't know how long I don't know how long I was there for. She wasn't breathing.
I think we'll take an adjournment.
It was all too much for both sets of families, but especially for Reeva's mother, June. Earlier, Pistorius addressed the firearm charges that he also faces. He denied the charge that he fired a gunshot out of the sunroof of a car in 2012. That is in conflict to 2 witness accounts. But this will be a day that will be remembered for Oscar Pistorius' first-hand traumatic account as to what happened on that fateful night. Pistorius' testimony was always going to be pivotal, and shortly lead prosecutor Harry Nell will get his chance to cross-examine the evidence. How well the athlete handles that is likely to determine his fate. Dan Williams, CCTV, Pretoria.